Right guys, let us look at PSSD N1, the paper that was written on 28 March 2024. So I want us to look at this one, figure 3, this one. So our aim is to do all of them. So let us quickly look at this one, figure 3 of planting and seed structural drawing N1. So we are given these two views. So the very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to draw these views, and then we see what we were asked to do about them. Let's read the question. This is figure 3. Figure 3 is question 3. So this is question 3. So question 3. So question 3, figure 3 diagram sheet 1 attached shows a front view and an incomplete top view of a truncated hexagonal pyramid. It's truncated. So draw to a scale 1:1. Scale 1:1. Draw the given views. You'll be given 2 marks. Then the complete top view of a pyramid, 1 mark. So the pattern of the plate to make the truncated hexagonal pyramid, the joint of the pattern must be marked x 10 marks. So now this go is what is figure 3. So figure 3 is this one. Figure 3 is this one. So we have to express the full development, otherwise express the full development. So we are going to start by drawing the top view, and we have to complete the top view. So now we are going to, this is the top view is this, the shape of your top view is what is the hexagon, which is across the flat hexagon. So now let's start, and we know the properties of the hexagon. If this is 35, which means again there is 35. So to draw the hexagon of 35 millimeter, so I take my drawing compass and open it to 35. Right, I want to draw a hexagon 35, so that from here till here is 35. So I open it to 35. This is it. Right, then now I come here, then I draw diameter 35. I draw it faint. So this is it. I hope you can see it, because I'm drawing at night, so it's very faint. So you can, then where you're placing it, your drawing compass, I can put a vertical center line. Okay. Oh. So a vertical center line and horizontal center line. Then from there I can now place it at this point. Now I can place it at this point. At this point, further extend to the center. I mark there and I mark here, and come to this other side. I place it there, further extend to the center. I mark here and I mark there. Then from there, this one, they must be same parallel vertical, and again this one same parallel vertical. Now I can take my 30mm ruler and join this one from here till there, from here till there, from here to there, from here to there. So now let's check, is it 35 millimeter? So from here till here has to be 30. There is my 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So it's 35 is correct. 35 millimeter correct. 35 millimeter correct. So that's how we draw across the flat hexagon. So now what can follow now? I can draw, can record 20 millimeter going up from this point. Now there is my 20, so which means I can have, where my 20 is, I can have a horizontal faint line, horizontal faint line. There it is. Then take this one up and take this one up. So now we are approaching to draw the what, the front view now. The front view. So which means if I draw this line solid dark from here to there, I can now say this is this one. It's this one now. So which means I can go now vertical up with 38 millimeter. Is this one 38 millimeter? You understand? 38 millimeter. So where my 38 ends, I can put just a faint line. Then there is a dimension of what? Of 47 going up again from here till there, 47 millimeter. So now the 47, let me extend this one just a little bit up. So 47 millimeter, 47, 5, 6, 7, this one. Then after that 47, that's going to be my apex point, that one. So now I can take this point to my apex point, take this one to my apex point. So now faint, there it goes, faint. To my apex point up there, and again from here to here to my apex point. Remember, I switch one. This apex point is good as if it's that one there. You understand? So from there, we are told that at this point there is an angle 30 degrees. 30 degrees from here at this line. So where your 38 end, you can put angle 30 degrees. So it will set square this now. So 30 going down, isn't it? So this is it, and I can even draw it dark since I know it is starting from here till down here, dark. So now I can have this one solid from here till here. So I would like to show it hidden details, which this was a full coin that is at a shape of a hexagon across the flat. Then from here till the dark again, from here till the dark, then from here hidden. So now this line from here till here is supposed to be solid, hence you can see it right from here. There your given view is solid, understand? Right, so now we are going to complete the top view. So we are going to complete the top view. So I am going to say this is 0.1. Let me say this is 0.1 here. I've got a 2 here, I've got a 3 here, I've got a 4 here, 5 and 6. Right, so if I'm having this point like this, so remember they said your XX is where, thereby your front view, your XX is here, X is right there. So I'll take the, okay, you're not seeing, so that's how I've decided to number my points. Decided to number 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thereby my top view, you understand? So I've decided to name them like that. You can even name them anti-clockwise, it's up to you. You can put your 1 here, you can put your 1 there, as long as your numbering is consistent. So now we are going to have a line that will join 6 and 3, faint, and 5 and 2, faint, like this. Right, then from there we are going to firstly complete the top view. Let's firstly complete the top view. So we know what 0.5 and 6, they're in the same line. There they go. Once they touch the bottom part of your front view, they go to your apex, isn't it? So once they go up to your apex point, so they met a cutting plane line, which is this one, that is at an angle of 45 degrees. So now once it touches the cutting plane, it's gonna go vertically down. These numbers of yours, there they go. So which means I've got a point there by 6, and I've got a point there by 5. So since on the outer part they were in the same line vertically going up, so that is why even here on its top part, because there, if that A is there in your apex point there by your front view, which means in your top is right there. So which means without fear or favor, I can have this point. There you go. So this one, I can have this line solid now, joining these 2 points, solid like this. So and I've got a 0.1 and 1 and 4. They are also in the same line, isn't it? So to get that point, to get to this point, I'll consider this line, which is the center, going up. Once it touches there, it's supposed to go out. So out till where? Come back to what? Because we are looking for this point, we must be getting this point somewhere there. So to get them correctly, what are we going to do? You're gonna come back to your starting point, your very first starting point. You started by drawing the cycle. So you're gonna take this point, which is the circumference of your of the cycle, the one that you started when you draw the across the flat hexagon. So you project it up. Once it touches this line, you take your 30mm ruler, you project it, directing it to your apex point now. So So there you go. Right, so you are going to further extend this line of yours, which is what, which is line 1 and what, and 4, isn't it? Which is line 1, because this is 6 and 5. So there it goes, once you touch this line of yours of the outer cycle, right, is starting from your top view, you project it down. We are looking for the true length. You project it down, there you go. Once you touch the center, you stop there. You take your drawing compass. Now you take your drawing compass, you come and place it at your apex point, further extend it till this line of yours. Let me even indicate by an arrow, Kuti, you are going down. So this side, you are going this side, you are going down. Once it touches there, you place it at your apex point there by your top view. Faint, isn't it? So further extend it to that point, then there you go. So which means this point that we are looking for, we're supposed to be getting it here, and you further extend it up until here. So the point that we're looking for is, which means is right here and right there. So that's how we get these points. You understand? That's how we get these points, these ones. So which means now you can take your 30mm ruler and join this point to this one. Faint, dark now, isn't it? And this one, there you go. A1. Then from there to get this one, so it's simple. This one, exactly what you did when you were taking the what, the 0.6 and the 5. So you'll be projecting those 2 and 3, they are in the same line. There they go. Once they touch your cutting plane up there, then you're gonna project them vertically down now, like this. There you go. So which means I've got a point there and I've got a point right here. So now I can join them. There you go. And like this we go. And they must be very, it's supposed to be on top of my faint line. There you go. So since this is not a solid, it's a pipe, so which means you are going to have this one dark now from here, from 4 of the bottom till here dark, and again from here till there solid. I want from here till there solid, again from here till there solid. So which means this one can remain as a what? As a hidden. Again this one from here till there solid, then hidden. So from here till there solid, then hidden. So assuming this, it was a solid, could be steel or wood or any solid form, we are going to section here. You understand? We're going to section here. So now we can see clearly Uti, the x-axis is where now. Your x is here at this point and the other one is here at this point. So now we can see it clearly. So from there, what are we gonna do? So we are going to, let's start to develop now. We are going to project this point up until at this at this line of yours, this one. Project it horizontal. This one is already there, and this one, take it like that. Then let's do it. then there you go, horizontal. This one is already there, this one, there it goes. Then from there